Hi boys, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're not going to do much. We will just do the lesson reading of the flower, not flower, flower. Yeah, this for biology 6th standard ICSC syllabus, and this not only for Bishop Cotton Boys School but anyone who is following this book can look into this video. All right. Now, what are we going to study in this chapter? Couple of key concepts, right? This is just a lesson plan, what I call. We'll study what are the different parts of a flower and the structure and function of each part or each whole of a flower. Self and cross pollination and agents of cross pollination. See, these things you have already studied, right, in your previous classes in the 5th and 4th, I think in 5th grade, yeah. So it's just the one extra page added to this chapter, that's it. And we'll be studying about fertilization, formation of a fruit, parts of a fruit, parts of a seed and its type, how the seed germinates, seed germination of different seeds. Okay. Now, this is a typical picture which we see in any book, right? These are the parts of the flower. We have this anther, filament, petal, sepal, ovary, style, stigma, and this part is known as pistil, and these two together is known as stamen, right? And we all know that stamen is the male reproductive organ of a flower, consists of what? Anther and anther or anther and filament. Anther produce and contains pollen which carry male gametes necessary for fertilization. Now, how it carries from one flower to other, or the self-pollination, cross-pollination, we will study this in the later part of the chapter. Now only don't ask, sir, how does it go, sir? Wait, let's come to that, okay? And this picture, I picked it from freepik.com. If I don't say that, they'll put a case on me. Yeah. Now, look at these flowers, man. Boys, girls, look at these flowers. Yeah. You can easily identify and write their names, right? One is a lotus, other is a sunflower, third is a rose. Correct? So, what they have done is all the flowering plant, right, are grouped together as they produce flowers. And flowers are the reproductive part of a flowering plant. Understand this? Why flower is important? They are the reproductive part of a flowering plant. And every flower has its own shape, size, color, right? The plants such as grasses have dull, tiny flower, but those of rose, dahlia, orchid, yeah, and gladioli are known to have this bright and beautiful formation, bright colors with beautiful formation. Now, beauty, I don't know how they say that is beautiful, this is not beautiful, but yeah, it's soothing to our eye. Okay. Now, this is a typical structure of a flower, right? So, as you see that every flower is generally attached to a stem by a stalk, also known as pedicle or pedicel, however you want to spell it, yeah? Not spell it, pronounce it. So, this part here, and this part here, here, this is known as pedicel or stalk. Now, for tulip and lily, something like this, it has only one pedicel. Yeah, one pedicel bearing a single flower. But for plant like lilac, right here, the pedestal is branched and bears many flowers. Nothing rocket science about this. And the plants that do not bear a pedestal are called sessile flowers. What is the example? You can either read it as sessile or sicily. It just depends on how you read it. Yeah. So what are the examples of sessile flowers? Your rice and wheat are typical example of sessile flower because their flowers do not bear a pedestal. They don't have this. Okay. Now here is a structure of boys and girls. We have already studied this, right? In 5th standard only we have studied this. So again, let me rephrase this. A typical flower usually has 4 parts or whorls. The first one is calyx, second is corolla, third is androecium, and fourth is gynoecium. And these 4 parts are arranged in 4 holes or concentric rings. These 4 holes arise from the tip of the pedicel or pedicle from here. Alright. For this reason, the tip of the pedestal, why is it showing as pedestal? It should be pedicle, right? Hey, I don't know, maybe spelling mistake. Is swollen and is called the thalamus or receptacle. Alright, that's all in today's video. We will continue our next set of video, and just watch this and read that notes and come to class.